What's up, everyone? I'm John Laird from 101X Homegrown. Today I'm joined by Laura and Michael of Sun June. How are you guys?
Hey, we're
Great.
good. How are you?
I'm well. We're almost to the end of the whole Trump thing. Just a few more days to go, and then I'm
Oh
hoping.
my God.
I've already started calling him Uncle Joe, so I'm hoping he's going to come through, and we're going to be
That's
okay.
right.
But that's
Yeah.
that pales in comparison, though, to what you guys have going on, at least in my mind, because music makes me happy. But new album, it's called Somewhere. It's due out on Feb 5. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So we're somewhere in the middle of the release and a new president. So it's all exciting. And this record was something we made, you know, with Danny Reich down in Lockhart, Texas at Good Danny Studio. He's got like just lots of pianos and keyboards, which I was really excited about because I play keys in the band, but everyone plays pretty much every instrument except Steven and I. We're just like, we're the losers of the group. We write music, but we can't play it.
Everyone's got to be good at something. So as long as you're good at something, it's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really just this. Steven and I write separately, then we come together and we present songs to the group, and we'll finish each other's songs most of the time. So it's always like we're just piling these random moments of our lives into like something that we can make into a somewhat cohesive piece, if that makes sense. And we were on the road a lot in 2019 and just like playing these really big venues that we never imagined we would be playing in, but we're very quiet in general, our sound. So it was a lot for us to kind of take in and figure out like how do we kind of make our sound a little bit bigger, and I don't know, we wanted to bring a little more musicality to the record because the first one we did was like all live to tape, and we decided to do this digitally so we could like just pile on as much as we wanted to. And yeah, Danny really helped us like make it into this big dreamy soundscapey thing at times. It was really fun.
You guys cut it before kind of all of this quarantine pandemic stuff
Just
started?
right at the cusp of
Oh,
quarantine.
nice.
We finished like the week of
We finished the
lockdown.
day of lockdown.
Yeah, so it's
So-
pretty incredible timing.
It was like my last vocal day. A lot of the tracks are scratch vocals that we did in the studio, but then I went back and like did some things, and yeah, we were like, cool, all right, have fun mixing it. I guess you're not going anywhere now. So
Right.
spend as much time as you want on it.
You technically got a little lucky then, and certainly a lot of the artists I've talked to, some of them had stuff done before quarantine, and we're just sitting on it, hoping that maybe they could ride out the pandemic. And then eventually it was like, well, let's just put it out, forget it. And at least you guys, I guess it's sort of the cycle sort of matched up a little bit where you finished it, you had time to mix it, and then it was like, well, let's roll it out. It wasn't, at least you didn't have to sit around with it forever, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think we slightly pushed it back, but not that much.
Yeah, plans changed ever so slightly, but it worked to our advantage, I think, hopefully. And I just feel weird talking about that in context of just the most horrible, horrific things happening in the world. But yeah, I don't know. You gotta figure out ways to
Roll with it.
to go on with it, and hopefully music makes people happy. So
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what, kind of one of the tough things with the music industry in general is like, how do you pivot? I mean, even in like the Austin Music Awards this year, that's one of the categories is like best pivot,
let's pivot.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, we all had to like figure out ways to, to do different things. I mean, here I am. I'm on Zoom doing interviews now, and before it was like, I need you in the studio or we got to go do this. And,
Yeah.
It's like everybody's, figuring out stuff. So good on you guys for doing that and not just freaking out.
Well,
For that Country Music Awards, there was a category called like Best Quarantine Lyrics. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
there's got to be,
everyone's adapting.
right. It's like a measure of like humor that you got to look back on it with or handle it with. And then also, some innovation. What are we doing to, push
Yeah,
things
totally.
forward? So, um, so what else is kind of on the docket for 2021? I know the album's out Feb 5. Are you guys gonna look at like a kind of a string of virtual shows, or are you just gonna wait for touring to come back? I know there's some talk of maybe late summer, early fall, that being a possible thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm optimistic of things eventually going to opening at some capacity, or venues being able to do more, by the time everyone gets vaccinated. I'm just, it's day by day, I think. You can make plans and then usually they just fall apart. The last year, that's been the way it's going. So
Yeah.
Hopefully we haven't done too much of the live stream, like virtual stuff. We've done some sessions, so we'll have those coming out with the album release, so people can look forward to that. We did a long center good vibes thing, which hasn't been announced yet, but it will be.
Announced now.
Yeah. Sorry guys. Anyways, that kind of stuff, it's just, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't think anyone does, so
that's okay. Again, if you're at least trying to figure it out as you go along, then
yes.
It's okay. Do you guys like playing, the quote unquote virtual session type stuff? I feel like I always get kind of a mixed response when I ask. Some people are like, yeah, it's cool. Like Alex Moz of the Black Angels, he was like, yeah, I close my eyes when I play anyway. So for me, it's like the same thing. And, then others are like, yeah. And then others are like, I much prefer a real crowd, like, where do you guys kind of fall in on that?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to gauge how the performance is going without a crowd there and get their energy. But
yeah, do you like crowd energy?
Yeah,
you jam
as
off
long
it.
as they're not like belligerent, I guess. But
I know. I will say, like, as much as I so very much want live music to return and really just things to go back to normal, of course, I always see those like tweets of people being like, I just want to be in the crowd and all those stuff. And then I very much love the counterpoint ones that are like, oh yeah, I miss having a 7-foot guy stand in front of me at a show, or standing next to someone who won't shut up, or
I love standing on a sticky floor and
right.
getting
Yeah. It
too
was
hot
like
in my clothes.
a little bit of the rose tinted glasses for some of it. I was like, I think we're missing, just a few of the things that made some of us roll our eyes on occasion or get pissy. But yeah, I mean, I obviously miss it, but yeah, I try to keep it a little bit realistic so that when I get back, I'm not like, oh yeah, I forgot about all you terrible people.
Yeah, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna eat it up. I don't know. I think performing for me is always like a mixed bag. I'm loving. I'm either loving what I'm doing or I'm hating what I'm doing. So it doesn't matter how people are responding. Right. You know what I mean? I'm just like in here, and
yeah, that might also
anywhere. It happens alone. So
yeah, that might also just be the ultimate arc of any artist. It's like, are you having a good time? And it's like, today I am, but I don't know about tomorrow. So that's just the life of this business.
Yeah, I mean, I really miss playing with the band for sure. It's tough to even practice these days.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I definitely miss, and my wife brings it up all the time, but she always says she misses sort of the random encounters, like when you're out or you're at a show or you're just doing anything, you run into someone, and so much comes out of those a lot of times, where it's like, oh, hey, I saw you did a thing. I'm doing this other thing. And, that sort of like organic collaboration and teaming up is like gone now. You can't randomly find someone on Zoom or so it's
I mean, it's all going to like social media, and I am just too awkward to be communicating with people on that level.
Yeah. I like you, I have my good days and bad days there, so it's not really conducive to much of anything. I
know we're cool, but it's like,
Yeah, I don't blame you. So last question, because I've always loved this about you guys in your descriptions, which I don't. This question may at this point be sort of cliche for you, but the regret pop thing has always made me laugh because it's obviously tongue in cheek, but it also is like really fitting for what you do. So what was kind of the genesis of that, and do you plan to just stick with it, or at some point are you like, oh my god, I can't take this question anymore?
No, I think we're gonna just ride that out for as long as possible. It's it is part self-deprecating, part mission statement, part joke. It's I don't know why we came up with it when we did.
It always makes me laugh, and I love saying it on air because I know there's got to be, every time I do it, there's someone out there who is like, what? And then they listen to the song and it's like, oh, actually that works.
Yeah, hopefully it guides people in some way to I don't know what we want people to feel, I guess, when they listen to music. But
you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
you'll figure it out. It'll be okay. We're going to sort through a lot of stuff here this morning, apparently. It's a very therapeutic session.
Yeah.
You got it.
Well, all right. Again, that's Laura and Michael from Sun June. Their new album, Somewhere, is out on Feb 5 on Keeled Scales and Run for Cover and seemingly everywhere. Anytime you guys do anything, I get like 10 emails from various press people, label people. So the push is there. And I am real into it. I'm like pulling for you guys. I hope it does all the stuff for you. That's that. Thanks for joining.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love one-on-one Homegrown, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Homegrown, baby. That's what I need everyone to say from here out. All right, guys. Thanks again. And all of you out there, if you need anything else, hit up 101x.com.
him singing. I heard him singing. Yeah, I heard him singing in a parking lot Sunday morning. Thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning. Oh, thunder and lightning in a parking lot Sunday morning. Waiting for my head to roll. I heard him sing.